My name is Binyam.
Yeah, hello. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, Ali. The pleasure is mine. Happy Thursday to you.
Thank you.
I have to keep reminding myself what day it is because when everyone's been off for a while, it's almost hard to keep track of what day we're on.
Yeah.
How goes your day so far?
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
It has been good too. I've been meeting some great people while driving. I always enjoy meeting great people.
Yeah.
And then I had coffee with a friend, which is great because we hadn't had the time to visit for 3 months. So when I'm around people, I enjoy it. Yeah.
Man, that's good. Really good.
I know. I know not everyone's a people person, but I definitely am. So I'm in a good context that way. And I just got back from BC, Ali. I went there to visit my little baby sister. She graduated from high school. So me and the family met up there. That's where I grew up. And so that was a fantastic visit. And I came back and I learned that when I was gone, it was very cloudy the last few days. So I didn't miss very much. And then when I came back, the sun is shining.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I will take credit for the sun shining. But it's nice to see the sun outside though. Now, if I were to try and guess your ethnic background,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with South America for the
No.
continent. Oh, way off there. Okay. All right. So it's not if it's not in South America for the continent. Let me see here. North America. Nope. Okay. Good. South America. Not Africa.
No.
Good. Asia.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely not East Indian.
Actually, I'm Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where in the Middle East?
I'm from Kuwait.
Oh, fantastic. That is awesome. How long have you been here for?
Just 1 year.
1 year.
year, yeah.
1 year. Well, welcome to the West.
Thank you.
How has your experience been so far while you've
Yeah,
been here?
I mean, I'm a student here, so.
You are, okay.
Yeah.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying biomedical sciences.
Medical sciences.
Yeah.
And the destination hopefully is
Medical school.
medical school. So this is a very challenging involvement.
Yeah.
I admire that.
Thank you.
Can you guess where I am from? Your turn now.
Well,
And don't worry, I don't take offense if you get the wrong one. Can I give you a hint?
yeah.
It's not Chinese.
Oh, really?
I tease. Shall I give you a hint?
Yeah.
The continent starts with an A. It ends with an A. It's not Asia, nor the Americas, nor Antarctica, or Australia.
Oh, well.
Africa. Africa is the continent, and then the country starts with an E.
E?
E. It's not Egypt.
Ethiopia.
You got it!
Yeah.
Nicely done. Ethiopia is where I was born. I grew up in Kenya though. Once upon a time. So I moved to Canada when I was 8 years old though. Which means I've been here for a very long time now.
Yeah.
Tell me, Ali, between Kuwait, where you lived, and North America, let's say, over 1 year, what are the biggest differences you've seen in our cultures between yours and ours?
I mean, in Kuwait we don't have like friendly people.
You don't have
Yeah.
friendly people.
We have friendly people, but we don't talk to each other in public. I
Okay.
mean,
Even if
just-
it's male to male, you don't even talk that way. Okay.
Not at all.
So everyone minds their own business
Yeah.
and they don't talk to one another.
Yeah. So I mean, here in Canada, it's
Yeah.
really good.
So I would be in a lot of trouble in Kuwait.
Yeah.
And that's part of the culture that they don't talk to one another. Do you know why that's part of the culture that they don't talk to each other?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. I know here in Canada, I've seen a difference. I've seen a difference because some people who come from bigger cities to smaller cities, like Calgary is a smaller city, I would say, in comparison to Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto. So the difference I've seen from people who come from bigger to smaller, they say the same thing. They say in big cities no one talks to each other,
yeah.
but in smaller cities they say everyone here is so friendly. But then I've also seen people who come from small towns and cities come into Calgary, which is bigger, and they say everyone here is so impersonal. They don't talk to each other, not like the country or the small towns or cities that they come from. So it's an interesting perspective considering where one comes from. What else have you noticed in your observations?
Not so much. I mean,
That's the main one.
yeah.
Now, do you think that the West, the influence of the West, the Western way of life, has found its way to Kuwait?
Of course.
It has, eh?
Yeah. People speak English
Yeah.
in family gatherings.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Curve ahead.
Now, why do you think that influence seems to have gone one way? Because I'm not sure if I could say that the influence of the Middle East, for example, has made its way around the world, right?
yeah, of course.
Why do you think that the influence of the West has been so perceived and perceptible in many other places in the world?
Maybe because a lot of Kuwaiti people are studying in USA and Canada and
Okay.
UK.
Yeah, that's possible, eh?
Yeah.
For sure. I could see that. When I was in Africa at that time, I don't think we had the access to technology that could send that information as fast, right? But somehow it seems with the efficiency of technological communication, news spreads a lot faster. And then it seems also that the world is a much smaller place where you can travel, before the pandemic at least, anywhere in the world almost, and experience the diverse differences. Eh? Do you know what it was that made you interested in studying medicine?
Mostly TV shows.
Ah.
Yeah. Grey's Anatomy and a lot of other TV shows.
So you saw them and you were inspired by what you saw.
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing that inspired you as you watched these shows?
I mean, because they are helping others. I mean, I want to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a very big cost as you study for it and as you prepare for it to help others.
Yeah.
At which stage are you right now? Are you still in the undergraduate part?
Yeah, actually, I'm taking open studies and I will start in the fall.
Yes.
So, literally, I didn't start yet.
Okay, okay. But you're preparing for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. And if you could describe your dream destination for when you finish all your studies, what would that look like?
Oh man, I mean, I have to study like 4 or 5 years more because
Yep.
I want to become a surgeon.
You want to become a surgeon?
Yeah.
And what kind of surgeon?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, you'll discover
Yeah.
that one day still.
Yeah.
But you know surgery is where you want to aim
Yeah.
for. You know, being in the healthcare system can be a scary place for many if they don't understand what's going on, right?
Yeah.
I find in any profession, really, if one has practiced in their life knowing how to communicate and talk with other people, it's a really helpful thing because they can help people understand. And when people understand, it seems they feel more at ease, they feel more comfortable in sharing what they're really thinking, feeling, expressing. So, interesting question for you. Currently, the topic of race is it's receiving a lot of attention right now, all over the world, really. In North America specifically, the conversation is regarding Black lives. I'm the minority when I say this, Ellie. In my experience, I don't think I've experienced racism.
Actually, me too.
I was going to ask you what your experience has been in the year here so far.
I haven't. Even I visited the UK
Yes.
for a few months.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
For me especially.
Okay.
But we can't say that it doesn't happen.
Exactly. Exactly. So, in Kuwait, are there expressions of racism that are evident or no?
Yeah, actually.
And what form does it take? What expression does it take? Who is it expressed by and towards whom stereotypically?
I mean, mostly newcomers.
Okay.
Especially like people from